This is the 5 on 5 podcast presented by Nuke's Hot Sauce and DirectMusicService.com. I am Phenom. To my left, Neek Lopez. To my bottom right, coming live from Portland, Oregon, Jupiter Williams. And our special guest today, you know him, the legendary Slimkid3, Pharcyde trademark. Yeah. Make some noise.
Boom, 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 boom.
Let's go.
Yes. Ray.
Honor for you to join us. How you living?
Yo, man, I'm doing very, very good, man.
Are you coming live from Portland, or where are you at right now?
Yeah, I'm in Portland, Vancouver, Washington, Portland still.
Yeah. I'm there, I'm on the road, wherever,
Yeah, man, just over here in Portland area, just getting things together for these DJ nights, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So hey, Trey's back on it. Trey's back on it, just like us.
I love that.
Yeah, just like us. He's back.
Well, now we work because we don't know when's the next break, when's the next
right.
I know, it's crazy, right?
So if the bag is there, take it.
By all means, take all bags.
Real talk.
Take all bags while you can.
Every week we compare two artists head to head, their top 5 songs as viewed most popular on Spotify. We go 5 rounds. You pick a one or the other. Which song you like from that artist? Travis, what artist do we have today?
So I try to pick some artists that Trey might have ran into back in the day, maybe on a concert, or a tour trip. Bumped into these guys maybe on the East Coast, maybe even in LA or something. But we're gonna keep it R&B because I'm an R&B guy.
All right, let's go.
All right, 2 New Jack Swing legends, and when I say legends, 2 group legends. Okay. We have Bel Biv DeVoe.
Okay.
Versus Guy.
Oh shit. All right, listen.
Get into it. Round 1. Let's go.
Bel Biv DeVoe is fam.
See?
I love him. However, Guy is fam too. Bro, you have no idea the connection. But yo, Guy, hands down, man, is they the ones, man. Like they that one.
Mm-hmm.
That's that shit that we graduated to. Like, come on.
All right, so you ready for this battle then?
Yeah,
let's go.
You ready? Okay. So we got round 1. Round 1, we have Bel Biv DeVoe, Poison versus Guy, Let's Chill.
I'm gonna have to go with Poison, man. I'm gonna go with Poison.
Okay.
And I love Just Chill. Let's Chill. Those are 2. They're in 2 different areas of R&B.
Yep.
And they rock the fuck out of both areas of the thing. But coming up as a hip hop dancer, I gotta go with, Poison, because that was us on the floor.
Yeah, those drums.
That's how we was beating. We was beating down other dancers and shit. It was Poison was that one that got the party started. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Let's Chill was a little bit more like, all right, baby, we gonna get these blankets. We about to throw these pillows on the floor. We don't even need a couch tonight. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Man. Colin, what you got?
Oh, Poison, man. It still makes crowds move no matter what age, and that's a testament of time, man. If you can get someone that's 18 years old losing their mind when they hear those drums, that's it. Poison gets my vote.
Neat.
All right.
Poison gets my vote, even though it's on my list of songs that I could go the rest of my life without.
I knew you were gonna say that.
Yeah. It's like top 5.
So, hey, Trey, just so that you know, any song that breaks the Billboard Top 100, Neek automatically hates.
What?
Okay? So it could be a song. It could be a song like 50 years old, never break the top 100, and then it finally does. No more for Neek. He doesn't want to hear it. He'll throw the record out of his window right on Las Vegas Boulevard.
That's hilarious.
Across Las Vegas Boulevard.
but that keeps him digging for like fresher stuff. You know what I mean?
Facts.
I feel that.
I got to ask this question since we have 2 B-boys in here, Trey and Neek.
Oh, right.
Is that a song when Poison comes on and that's just the worst of the B-boys, where it's just the Weekend Warriors come out and they're like, I got this right here. Everyone clear out. And it's just someone doing the worm and you're like, get out of here.
Yo.
Honestly, yeah. I feel like that's
Hey,
why I hate
I used to do the worm forwards and backwards.
it.
We was break.
Hey.
I did it on my back.
Damn.
On the front and then on your back and just we weren't fucking around.
See, Colin, he's not talking like the wedding worm, the one that you see at every single wedding. He's talking about the real B-boy worm, man. See,
what worm are y'all talking about?
So the worm you're doing is proper and probably got a big wave.
Yeah,
huge ass wave. I was almost standing up completely.
Everybody felt right on that one.
Oh man,
Like,
all right.
Not the worst of the dancers though. Always.
You say what?
I said I feel like that song brings out the worst dancers.
Oh, everybody's trying that, but that's what music should do to you, though. You like that's my song. That's everybody's song, and it's so hot. I just gotta get out there. I know I can't dance. Like that's how they be thinking, and everybody's to the floor just throwing arms and shit. Fighting me and shit.
That's a good way of looking at it. Like this song is making people who don't dance want to dance hard as they can.
That's the shit.
That's a good ass song.
Yeah,
that's a good ass song.
Yeah. All right, we got a couple. We got a couple more good ass songs coming up.
Yeah.
All right. So round two, we have Bel Biv DeVoe, "Do Me" versus Guy, "Piece of My Love."
Once again, they're in two different worlds of things. When you drop it, needle to the groove. This is like slow jams versus fast jams.
Yeah.
As much as I like "Do Me, Baby," shit's fly. I'm gonna have to go with the other one this time.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Go with the other one this time because Poison was that motherfucking song.
Yeah.
I ain't trying to circle back, but Poison was that motherfucking song over "Do Me, Baby."
Gotcha. Yeah, because same album.
Right.
Same album.
For this zone, I'm gonna have to go with with Guy on this one.
All right. Neek.
I'm gonna go with BBD on this one.
Okay.
No particular reason. I just feel like if I had to choose between the two,
because the other one's probably in the Hot 100.
I don't want to.
Neek is over here number checking.
I like both of these songs. I'm going BBD on this one.
Okay. All right. Colin.
I'm joining Neek on this, man. It's a great fucking song.
It is a great song. It's a great song.
Yeah. See, if I were to pick, I would have picked Guy, "Piece of My Love," just simply because of the Big Sean flip for Playing Games. Yeah, man. He sampled it for Playing Games with Chris Brown and Ty Dolla $ign on that track. And actually, the music video is a parody of Martin. It's really good.
I seen that and I
need to check that.
Song. I'm surprised it didn't get bigger than it was.
Right.
Last song.
Yeah, that song was fire. All right. Round three. Bel Biv DeVoe took that one. So round three. Bel Biv DeVoe, "When Will I See You Again" versus Guy, "Groove Me."
I'm going with "Groove Me."
All right.
Same.
Groove me.
Oh,
baby. Tonight.
Yeah.
Really like the way you come on.
Hey.
Don't
That's Aaron Hall at his finest.
I'm about to dance out of this podcast.
Yeah. Aaron Hall at his finest.
Yeah. What exact swing was, that's the song I'm playing.
Okay.
Like, I had no idea what I meant when I said, like, who's Teddy Riley and what's New Jack Soul?
Right? Boom.
Yeah. Yeah.
In a nutshell. Definitely.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. Colin.
That bass line.
The bass line's fire.
I'm right there, man. That's easy. That's easy for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, "When Will I See You Again," I had to give it up for the remix, the So Def Bass All-Star remix.
Okay.
Because that one hit. I think that one was produced by Jermaine Dupri and Little John.
Damn.
Yeah. So okay, round 4, we have BBD. I thought that was me versus I like.
I thought it was me. Is that?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say I thought it was me. I like
This
that.
is all from like the same album too.
Yeah. No,
Oh.
no. And I
The
listen.
album is fire.
Listen, I like, but guys just flavor. But
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to say thought it was me. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it's that shit is fly. I thought
Now,
it was me.
I thought it was me was more of a throwback to New Edition. I felt like
Yeah,
that was,
Yeah.
from when they broke out to BBD. I felt like that was the closest that they ever got back to New Edition.
I really, I was a super New Edition fan, and I really did love the breakout of BBD. You know what I'm saying, and what they did, and Ricky like kind of like exploring his vocals and stuff like that. That shit was fly, man.
Yeah.
And I love all parts of that whole movement.
Yeah.
In any any experience as well as BBD, man. That shit was, it's the same to me still.
Yeah.
And, let's not get into Bobby Brown. God damn, that shit was fucking fly. Damn, that shit was
well, then, hey, Ralph can't sleep on Ralph either. Stone Cold Gentleman.
Oh, that album.
Man.
Yeah. But how many times have you burned out the My Prerogative album?
Oh, many times.
How many times did you buy that shit?
Many times. I have it down there somewhere.
Yeah. Where's it at? I know you got it close.
I got it somewhere. It's down there somewhere. It'll take too long for me to get through.
Hey,
I don't have my stuff alphabetical order like Neek does in the back.
It's in your life. Oh, right. Y'all cool. I'm a hard drive city over here. I don't have vinyl no more. Shit. I gotta backing my shit up.
Yeah. Who we got now? Colin.
BBD.
Okay. And Neek.
BBD.
All right.
This is
last
like
round.
BBD song. Like it's kind of
say what?
It's like a tough BBD song.
Yeah. I don't want to bring it back into my sets. It's pretty.
BBD. Yeah, this song.
Yeah, it's tough. It's like I said, it's reminiscent to that New Edition sound when they were on those mopeds. Remember that video when they were on the mopeds? Yeah. Okay, so let's go round 5. Round 5, Bel Biv DeVoe, Run versus Guy, Wanna Get With You.
I danced in that video, so I'm gonna have to say that one.
Oh, Guy?
Yeah.
What?
Yo, show enough kicking.
Hey, this is the first.
Hearing around and being like, yeah, I'm in that song, no big deal. Let's go.
Yeah. This is the first that we've ever gotten. Let's go.
All my Pharcyde team was in that video except for Fat Lip. So me, Imani, and Romai, we danced in that video. That shit was super dope.
Wow.
Look, Guy and New Edition, they fam to us, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This is classic shit.
See, I knew this was gonna be a good pick. All right, Neek.
I'm going with the Guy. I was gonna pick Guy before I knew
that. Colin.
Yeah, man. How can I pick anything else? It could be anything. That's
right.
Oh, so Bel Biv DeVoe? Colin's like, I'm picking Bel Biv DeVoe because I didn't see Trey in that video.
Oh, I'm there. I'm there like a motherfucker, man. It was in the rain.
No.
That shit.
Dang.
I'm almost remembering the dance moves.
That's crazy.
Yeah. I know we're on a limited time today. Let me take us into the lightning round here. What we do is we pick a this or a that. Trey, it's going to be you picking these. You can only keep one artist of the two for the rest of your life.
Shit.
Let's start with this. Public Enemy or Cypress Hill?
Can we choose another? Yo, Be Real is fam, and I love Be Real. That's my dog, man. But I'm gonna have to say Public Enemy because that is like where it all started for me as an MC. like following the blueprint of positive and conscious rapping and stuff like that. You know, I have to stay in that lane to keep me focused as an MC in general, on what we doing and where we going and what this is really all about. So I have to say PE, and I love Be Real. You know, that's my homie.
Oh yeah. Beastie
You know
Boys
what I mean?
or Run DMC?
Beastie Boys and Run DMC. Yeah. Fuck, dude. Damn, really? Oh man, I'm gonna have to shit. Damn it. Fuck. I'm gonna say Beastie Boys because they changed the game in a different way. I love Run DMC, man. They're another one of those folks that like kickstarted me. Like that's what we was breakdancing, you know? And all the shit that Run DMC represents. But I'm gonna definitely say Beastie Boys because of that cutting edge. Like years ago, man, I used to be mad at the Beastie Boys. I'm like, yo, them motherfuckers wild as fuck. They about to fuck up hip hop. About to fuck up hip hop, bro. They was at the awards and they was like, yo, they was being beastie. But I love those motherfuckers, man. I love those motherfuckers. I like how they do shit. They was in our video running, you know, as well. Man, y'all giving me some hard ones. But I'm gonna have to say Beastie Boys on this one.
Hey, see Trey, all these artists that we're giving you,
y'all did this shit on purpose.
Well, no, so these are all of our past episodes. So we've already went through all these episodes with these battles with other guests, other DJs, other artists that were guests. So yeah.
Today you get all the smoke.
I'm getting it. Damn.
Let's go with this one. Steely Dan or Gangstar?
Steely Dan?
Yeah, or Gangstar.
Okay. Steely Dan.
Yep.
Like classic rock ass Steely Dan.
Yeah.
Steely Dan. And I love Gangstar, but I have to keep it 100. Steely Dan. Fuck, that is some music. Hey 19, I remember being like 4th grade or whatever, shit like that. And these are the songs that were looming in the house. All of that stuff. And that's what come on, man.
Yeah.
I can't say shit else but Steely Dan. And I love Guru.
Wow.
Come on, man. Steely Dan. That was a good one. Nice try, guys. Nice try, fellas.
Big L or Big Pun?
Man. I would have to fuck. You guys. I say Big L, man. Big L recipes. Come on. Get the, you know what it is.
Yeah.
The Roots or NERD?
The Roots. The Roots. Fuck, man. Nobody fucking with Tariq, man. Come on, man. Black Thought. Jeez. This dude. Incredible.
Yeah.
Aerosmith or Bon Jovi?
It's a good one. Shit, man. Man, I'll say Bon Jovi.
Okay.
But I know I should have said Aerosmith.
Kool Gang or Shalimar?
Shalimar.
Yeah.
Make this a night to remember, please.
Soul Train dances.
Right?
We'll skip over this one. Tribe Called Quest or Pharcyde. That's very easy. That's
man. Can I say no comment? Shit. Yo, People's Instinctive Travels was the start of all of this shit too, man. Like Beastie Boys was a pivot. Like I think when I think about hip hop and the progress, I think, okay, Run DMC, that shit broke the mold. Then Beastie Boys was a pivot. You know what I mean? De La Soul was a pivot. You know what I mean? And then there was, Tribe Called Quest was a pivot. And Pharcyde was a fucking pivot. You know, so I'm gonna be humble about this, and I'm gonna say Tribe Called Quest because they were a pivot for us. You know what I'm saying? And I know we smashing shit. as
Yeah.
Pharcyde. I don't fuck around, but you
Mhm.
know, I'm gonna give it to Tip. Man, if it wasn't for Tip, what do you think Lab Cabin California would be? Jay, he
That
brought
is
us
so
he
true.
brought us Jay Dilla, man. Come on.
Man, that's facts.
What
Yeah.
the fuck, bro?
Yo, man.
Neek's out. I mean,
Bye, Neek.
yeah. I
Yo.
know you're a fan of both of these, so that's why I'm going to ask this: B-52s or Talking Heads?
B-52s.
Mm-hmm.
And I love Talking Heads, but B-52s, man. Whoo!
Okay.
I love those motherfuckers, man. To this day, I'll give you fish. I'll give you
Yeah.
candy. I'll give you everything I have. And people was like, "What the fuck is she talking about?" But I tell you, man, in high school, shit like that, in college, I was listening to all of that new wave shit, especially B-52s.
Hell yeah.
Clips or Mob Deep?
Oh shit. I love Mob Deep, but something about the Clips, I'm really fucking with that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And I love Mob Deep, but man, the Clips I like them. It's just the approach. It's just that approach. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the coke talk. The coke talk. How many times can you talk about coke,
man,
from one person? And there's so many different ways still.
Cocaine, right? Bro, man, that's insane,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Well, there's coke rap and then there's weed rap.
Yeah.
And they both on that trajectory.
Yeah.
They gonna get to them motherfucking drugs.
That's for sure.
They gonna get to them motherfucking drugs. Yeah.
So what's happening with new shit? Travis Scott or Future?
I like Future, man. I like that. I like his tone. Like I think Travis Scott, I need to listen to more of his stuff before I can really like kind of comment on it. But I did. I've been, as a producer, I listen to vocal texture and stuff like that, and I like how Future sounds. Does that make sense? You know what I mean? But Travis Scott, I'm not. I don't know his stuff so much. But I'm gonna dig into it because he's kind of popping right now.
Yeah.
You know, everybody's talking about Travis Scott. You got a Travis Scott burger, right?
Yeah.
Is it
Hey.
no, really though.
Do we segue?
We're gonna hold it.
Is that true? That's true though, right?
Yeah, no, that's very true.
Listen,
That's very true.
God damn, he chased. He killing the game.
Yeah.
He getting all the paper.
Yes.
Let's ask this: Sade or Aaliyah?
Sade, man.
Okay.
Yeah, Sade.
Okay.
Sade, man.
Boyz II Men or Jodeci?
Hold on, time out, man. Sade, okay. Sade, what you think? Okay, what's the next question?
Boyz II Men or Jodeci?
Sade, man. No, I'm just joking. Yo, man, I love Aaliyah too, man. I love that shit, man. I really love Aaliyah's music for sure. And I need to play more of it for the ladies, man. They love Aaliyah, you know what I'm saying?
They do love Aaliyah.
But Sade is just like, man, it's like that wine that you just sip on and it's got the right alcohol percentage level. You know what I mean? So it's like grown folk shit versus like, you know, like a young love kind of deal. All right, let's move on. Let's move on. So what was that next question?
Jodeci.
Oh, who in Jodeci?
Boyz II Men.
Jodeci.
Okay.
Jodeci. What's crazy is I like Jodeci's earlier stuff, dude. When they started slowing it down, that shit was cool too. I mean, that shit was like incredible. But like as a dancer, I think we like Jodeci's earlier danceable stuff. You know, it really got the party moving. I remember being in the car with Imani. We going to Zap the dance club, and we were listening to Jodeci because they had like two sides. Like the cassette had two sides, and one was a fast side, one was a slow side. You know what I mean? So that was that good shit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Prince or Michael Jackson?
Shit. Y'all don't stop, huh?
Nope.
That is a really difficult one. Whew. Man, because I'm such a fan of Michael Jackson. I've always been more of a Michael Jackson fan than a Prince fan. But at this moment, I have to say Prince because I've heard some of his unreleased shit, and I'm like, this nigga's bananas,
Mhm,
bananas. And I
mhm.
remember as a kid, my first Prince album was the Dirty Mind record, and I was like, man, niggas can't look at this record.
Oh yeah.
My motherfucking 7, you know what I mean? I can't have this shit at grandma's house and shit, you know. This nigga in a trench coat, like, yo, bro,
Nothing else.
bro, I'm a kid, yo, and but hey,
And
I was like, I don't know what the fuck he's talking about.
I know I ain't be
Fly. That shit is fly. I didn't learn about head until I actually got some. I was
And
like,
then you're
damn.
like, oh, that's
Nigga, I
what
was like,
Prince was
oh
talking about.
shit, till you burning up, till you get enough.
Before you were like, I got a head. He's got a head. We all got heads. What do you mean?
all I know is like Prince, nobody was fucking with him with the girls, man.
Yeah.
No bate.
Yeah.
Like no bate. Apollonia, Vanity.
Man.
I was like, bro, listen, I can't wear the trench coat, Prince, but how do I get at Vanity and Apollonia, bro?
Can I get a bonus one in?
Yeah.
Opio or Dell?
Oh.
You ain't fresh. You ain't funny. Fuck. Man, I'm no comment.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Yo, don't ask me no more Souls of Mischief questions. Them's fam, them's the homies. They all dope. What? They're all dope.
Shout out to Ira.
Shit, Pep Love. Yo, I've watched them battle folks live, and yo, they was crushing
Mm.
Those are my two favorite
on
members of Soul.
KMEL. Say it again.
Those are my two favorite members of Soul.
Really?
Of Hyro. Dell and Opio are my two.
Man, Casual. Come on.
Casual,
Pep
Casual.
Love. Yes, sir. No, they dope. They thorough. They are thorough. And I feel like back in the day, they were the dudes that would give us competition because show wise, you wasn't fucking with them, you wasn't fucking with us. And they was about it. As soon as they just these animals. They getting in your ass with lyrics. Period. And period. You know what I mean? So they fam and shit, man. I look up to them. Casual is definitely like, you know, kicking ass and taking names too, you know. So yeah, that was good, but I will not answer any of those questions.
I tried to set you up with that one. I knew what I'm walking into. I'm super deep to have you here, man. Bizarre Ride is one of my first records I've ever bought.
Wow.
And then shortly after, stumbled on the Lab Cabin instrumental album for some reason.
Nice.
And Something That Means Something was like end all say all. I was like, that's the illest beat I've ever heard in my entire
That's dope.
And usually, like, you hear a beat and you're like, okay, like, I got to hear the song. Like, it just worked out that way. And I heard the song and I was like, the song made it even better.
Yeah.
Like, Something That Means Something is one of my favorite hip hop songs of all time.
That's what's up. That is so cool. That is so cool.
It's a fucking trip to have you, man.
Bro, I'm that said so listen, I know I talk a lot, but
please do. That's what this is for.
I remember, you know, making Lab Cabin California. You know, the first half of Lab Cabin California was when we were in Cali. I did, you know, some beats. I did Hey You, I did She Said, I did a few things or whatever. And our internal crew, we all did our stuff and we recorded so many songs. And then there was one day we mixed everything and we're sitting down and we're having mixed day. We were just checking where we were at. And after we listened all the way down, we figured it was like, damn, something's missing. You know what I mean? And so we were like, all right, let's get on the phone with Q-Tip and shit like that and see what's good. We got on the phone with Q-Tip. He's like, yo, come to New York. So we moved to New York and we lived there for like 6 months. And we was going to go work with Tip. And when we got there, Tip was like, yo, I'm like trying to finish up this Mob Deep record. So I don't really have no time. But look, I got this dude, JD. And he's like, come to the crib, listen to some of these snippets that he got. Let's see what's good. And so we did. We went to his apartment, and he put on he put on these beat tapes, and on it was Running. It was Bullshit. It was I think Something to Mean Something came a little bit later down the line as far as JD was concerned. But just, going there and doing all of that work and shit, we did a lot of songs when we were there for 6 months. We worked with JD, we worked with Diamond D, we worked with so many folks. This guy Genji Brown. I mean, I'm almost certain we had like about 60 songs or some shit like that, right?
Man.
And we needed to go to New York and just to get this thing completed. And it's such a beautiful thing. So Something That Means Something was definitely some magic that happened. And like, and also when you listen to Lab Cabin California versus Bizarre Ride, it's a little bit more serious than Bizarre Ride is. You know what I mean? Because we got jaded over the time. We learned so much about the business and the crooked shit. Oh man, we was ready to fight everybody. You know what I mean? And so, and then, like being in New York and getting your, album rated and everything, and I think we were in the Source. We were supposed to be on the cover of the Source, but they did a dual cover situation. But just to be considered on that level, it was just so good, all the processes that we went through to make this magic happen. And Something That Means Something was one of those songs. It just made us say that. Got to kick Something That Means Something, because when we Devil Music was I put my soul on 2-inch reels that I don't even own. There was so many parts. This shit was such a real record, and all the parts to make this magic, man. People don't know what we go through as musicians. They just know the records that they hear. They just enjoy the records that they hear. They don't know about the fights. They ain't see me punch nobody. You know what I mean? They ain't see me about to stab a nigga and shit over my shit. They ain't see me, pull out no gun on a motherfucker. But Jay Dilla seen that shit. He's seen all these different little things that people don't see, but you just hear the records, and we just motherfuckers just bouncing and enjoying. But man, if they saw the rough shit that we went through, and there was times we didn't know if that shit was gonna come out or not. And we were doing our best, our very best. And another thing is, like, there was like fear of the sophomore jinx kind of deal. You know what I mean? And what I gotta say to people about sophomore jinx is, please do not fucking think about that shit. Just fucking dive deeper into you and what you are and what you create, and kick something that means something. That's all you gotta do. Like, shit that feel right to you. That's what music is, the magic. If you get, if you can put magic in a bottle or put magic on a 2-inch reel, you're gonna succeed. We here for that timeless shit, and that song was helpful in that capacity too. Like, all that shit really mean what we saying. We really mean it.
I think you're right, like getting mentioned in the Source, being from the other side.
Yeah,
it's kind of crazy because the Source at the time, like, it's a hip hop magazine.
Oh, it was definitely
really it's real focus is East Coast hip hop.
Yeah.
So when someone from the other side gets brought up, it's like, all right, you certified, like,
yeah,
we're on that. We're on that. I think Lab Cabin is that album that's like, Bizarre Ride is fresh. Like,
yeah, it's fresh. It's its own thing. It's its own lane.
You're right. Like, Lab Cabin it has a lot more depth to it. But Bizarre Ride. So you're a B-boy. How does it feel knowing that I know about Pharcyde because of B-boy shit? Like, we would practice to the entirety of Bizarre Ride. Like, that was our mix sometimes.
That's dope.
We just we break to Bizarre Ride.
Yeah.
How does it feel to know that, like, the two parts of the culture that you're involved in have become so solidified as, like, almost defining of those sects? Like, you're a part of breaking culture. You're a part of hip hop culture. Like, you're solidified in defining it at this point. Like, your music defines it, and now your music is now, like, integral to, like, breaking.
That's what's up, man. I feel really good about that. I feel like I did what I'm supposed to be doing, and I will continue to, because I think what in my mind, I don't get caught up in all of the glitter at all. I stay focused on the jams. I stay focused on the production. I stay focused on I try to keep my head out of all kind of stuff, and especially like gossip and conflicts and all of that shit. Like, I'm not on Twitter. I don't like Twitter. It's just cause for too many people to just get into like the wrong shit and beefs and things like that. And that has nothing to do with music, really. You know what I'm saying? It's like I come from listening to Quincy Jones and that production of like Off the Wall or The Dude or Earth, Wind and Fire. Like, I am really about this music. And so that said, being brought up with Reggie Andrews, who was a part of the Daz band, Let It Whip, you know, we were brought up a certain way, and our focus is there.
Mhm.
It's about this music. It's really about this music. That's all I fucking care about. You know, yeah.
All that
That's,
other.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's about the groove. The groove make you move. The groove, like it, man, just one good groove can like really take care of you for life. And it's not even about that in my mind,
Mhm.
because I'm still about this music.
Mhm.
What's really important to me is what triggers people to get them on the dance floor. For one, that's as a dancer, that's just how I'm aggressive as a DJ like that. You know what I'm saying? As a music producer, I want to I want to make songs like Shalimar, you know, that make you feel something. Like, you ever, like, if you listen to songs today, is there a song or is there something that when you listen to it, it makes you feel uplifted and like it lifted all your worries?
Yeah.
Know what I'm saying? And that's what we used to hear back then. And that's what I want to hear, or that's what I would like to bring right
Mhm.
now. You know what I mean? And it doesn't necessarily mean my voice is going to do it.
Mhm.
I can be producing somebody that, like, I found that diamond. And it's
Mhm.
my job as a producer to bring this this untapped someone to the forefront, because that's what music is calling for. Music is really calling for the spirits that's going, like, I'll tell, let's go, like, here we go. Bob Marley. If you
Mhm.
listen to Bob Marley, he did a whole lot for your whole life.
Mhm.
Steel Pulse, they did a whole lot for your whole life if you listen to them. Even Michael Jackson or Prince, you know. Let me dig a little deeper. Um, man,
Him-
new birth, new
but
birth. The song Flower or Been Such a Long Time. Those songs really like teach you what love is or all about, or a perspective, or being honest about your love, or losing love, or whatever. Like, you don't really hear that type of shit
Mhm.
anymore, and you should hear shit like that, because that's what helps us grow as people, as men, as women. Like, just being honest with, I respect people with like being as honest as they can, but I don't think they dig in as deep when it comes to really like being hurt,
right.
Mhm.
really like being vulnerable about you in love, nigga.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Like, a pimp is in love.
It's funny. Yeah. It's funny to bring this up. Before we came on the show, me and Phenom were out having brunch with some other DJ friends of ours. And
Yeah.
we're like, do you have any questions, like, for Slimkid, and any Pharcyde questions? And one of our buddies, Tim Tones, shout out to Tim Tones, was like,
Shout out.
he goes, not necessarily a question, but more of a statement. He goes, a Pharcyde is kind of the beginning of what he calls emo rap.
Oh,
Like,
rap. Yep.
he's Running is, was it Running?
Passing Me By.
Passing Me By.
Yeah, he said
Yep.
Passing Me By was the catalyst for emo.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Y'all are kind of like,
Yeah, because
Being honest.
you hear a lot of Pharcyde in like Juice World. You hear a lot of Pharcyde in like Trippy Red. Even Travis Scott. You hear a lot of Pharcyde and Travis Scott.
Damn. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
and I think like the writing style, or the writing subject matter,
Yeah.
I would dig into sometimes, because y'all had playful, fun tracks
Yeah, definitely.
that were just for fun. But
Yeah.
like, y'all had songs that were like about being in the fucking friend zone, or missing out on
Oh,
something,
yep,
Right.
absolutely.
wanting somebody that you can't have. Like,
Mhm.
yeah,
Shit.
Yeah. Y'all the catalyst of letting it be okay that rappers are okay to
Yeah.
feel things, to actually have
Yep.
feelings, to actually
Human emotion.
be a human.
To be a
You
human.
know?
Damn, that part right there.
Yeah.
Other Fish was all tears, man.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Guaranteed. I cried that shit out. I mean, like, you know what I mean? Like the song, the song that the Other Fish that you guys hear is a remix.
Mm,
That it just took precedence. It was like, this is that one. The
mm.
other one was cool. It was dope, but this one said it all. And it was that moment I was going through some shit, and I looked at LAJ and I was like, all right, I got it. I mean, I'm like, all right. And I just went and closed the door. This is me and him and the engineer in the room. And then I'm just like kind of like going through, like reliving like the moments of what happened in my situation. Nigga, I was in tears.
Yeah.
And I just had to come out, two birds of a feather fly off, all to be together, never separate. That shit, all that shit was emoted,
Yeah.
basically.
That's fucking
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
the
Wow.
flow, the cadence and the flow on that song. I mean, I feel like you guys are already kind of on that on every song, but that song, like the melody and the flow is fucking cool.
Thank you, man. It was all tears. those are the pirate ship of tears.
I want to ask you because I know you guys played Lollapalooza in '94, and at that time it was still bridging the gaps between rock and hip hop and all of those cultures. What was it like going out there knowing that you were playing for a lot of people that you had to convert, essentially,
I think the best thing I could tell anybody that is put in that position is to really truly be yourself, and don't do a lot of thinking, because it's like it is a huge mix of things. And as a musician, and fans, thinking about fans, I like to respect the pool that they're swimming in. And throw some like Kool-Aid or some dirt in that pool. It's like, yo, what the fuck, man? We came here for rock. We came, what is this shit? But how you convince them is to get into your not give a fuck zone, almost go into rehearsal mode, because in rehearsal mode, you're giving like 1,000%. And what you're doing and the energy that you're harnessing and putting out there is shifting whomever is supposed to be shifted by it. It might be 3 people, and that's great. Okay, you did something, you made some change, but those 3 people are talking about your ass in such great ways that the next time you show up at that spot, it's like 3,000 people. And I shit you not, there was a show that we did, and I don't remember where it was, but it was like it's a huge music hall, 13 people in the audience. Nigga, we crushed that shit so fucking bad. I wanted to kick the building down. Next time we came there, that shit was sold out.
Man.
So you have to give 100%, like it's your first and your last show that you ever gonna give every time. Or being on a tour with Korn, because this is after like the Lollapalooza thing, and Korn, got on a tour with Korn, and you talk like Korn's got like a huge, they serious about Korn.
Yeah.
And if you fuck them up by putting some fucking Pharcyde on, they're like, who the fuck are these motherfuckers? Who put a booger in my cereal? Who the fuck is putting boogers in my shit? And then, we saw a sea of fuck you fingers. And they wasn't fucking with us. They was like, fuck this shit. Get them the fuck off of here. And then Fieldy had to come. He said, yo, if you guys don't respect our favorite band, we're not performing for you guys. And he was straight up about it.
Yeah.
And they were like, okay. And we had to, and this was, we weren't even 5 minutes into our show. And we had to get up there and perform in front of all these people for an hour and something. Like, thanks, Fieldy, you helped out, but now we gotta face these motherfuckers and do every fucking song. And they don't. It's like, oh man, it's like some. Man, it's like not having consent. It's like not having fucking consent, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, so we did it, and that was that, and we did like a whole tour with that. And so like a lot of times we was on shrooms, so I didn't give a fuck. who I was rapping to. You know what I mean? So I was just, here we are. Nigga, I don't even know if I was doing my verses. I heard them and it was going like I had the mic and I was doing the moves and shit. And I was like, damn, this shit sounds dope. But I didn't even know if my mouth was moving, nigga. I just know I didn't know nothing. And I just know like the moon is big outside. And when we get off the stage, we're about to go look at the moon some more. Some chicks. You know what I'm saying? That's what I cared about.
Oh man. Hey, what's one of the biggest things that you took from being on tour with Korn that was such a big rock group at the time? What did you take from that and that you guys implemented into your set or even into your recordings?
Korn was such a man. The musicianship was fucking incredible. Let me just say that. Watching their crowd and watching how their crowd, like they're diehard Korn fans.
Mm-hmm.
This is before Korn was in the big sellout stadium shits, you know. But we got to see him in a more, you know, like kind of intimate environment. You know what I mean? Packed, sold out. And just for me, respecting what it was and where we were. You know what I mean? You're a man in a strange land. Watching, I feel like we was in hell, watching Satan give the dopest fucking fire ass concert ever, and we was there. Like it was like, but this is because I was on shrooms too, so I had and so I'm like sitting. I'm like, here, watch this. So I'm sitting by the drummer on shrooms in a little circle with Imani, and you know we was all shrooming on stage while they was performing in front of their crowd and shit. And I was like, man, this is the craziest shit I ever seen. This is, and like watching the drummer and how he commanded everything. I got to see everything from the stage, from the balconies, everywhere, just to like, you know, scientifically pick this shit apart.
Yeah.
And it was like they tuned into their zone of whatever vortex they fucking opened up with that type of energy. And all of that shit I respected. And I look at us and I think we command that same type of stuff in our way.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And I don't know really what I took from it, because whatever we already had that, but in our own zone. You know what I mean? So a lot of humbling points, and I don't know, I just keep mashing, keep doing what we doing.
Yeah.
And that's all I can say for that. Because yeah, I don't necessarily know if I learned anything, as opposed to I saw some motherfuckers doing that goddamn thing like they're supposed to. You know what I mean? No matter what it was, heaven or hell, it was gone. And it was like, oh yeah. You know?
Yeah.
With the current passing of Biz, I wanted to ask you if you had any stories you'd like to share. I know a lot of people are huge fans of both you guys.
Yeah, I think, you know, like Biz was at some of our earlier New York shows, because Tip was like, yo, Biz was there and that shit, you know, because Tip was at one of our earlier shows when we first came to New York, and we was a little nervous and stuff like that, but we ain't got time for nerves kind of deal. We were on stage it, in a lineup with a whole bunch of like just super dope MCs and rappers. And so it was our turn to get on. And in the middle of the stage was just a ball of almost like yarn, but it was like mic cables, and the mic sticking out of the ends of them. So it was our turn. Our DJ's getting ready. We're standing in the middle of the stage with everybody looking at us, looking at who these motherfuckers, as we're unraveling all these mic cables. Just, you know, I mean, like knotted like a motherfucker. Like, oh, this goes through here and then comes out. Well, you got that? Okay. Well, we just doing all that shit. So we got the mics. Listen, we got the mics freed up. And so then we look at the DJ and you know, Mark Love, he was ready, you know, gave us the little zip to let us know he's ready. So we got in our little formation and we did our shit. We blew the roof off of that motherfucker, bro. Because we weren't thinking about nothing. We was thinking about what we was there to do. And just like once the music got started, man, I feel like we get possessed by just energy. And we just fucking rocked that. And that shit was communicated. And Tip was like, yo, this shit was the fucking one of the greatest shows I ever seen. Biz was like going crazy, you know, like, yo, this Pharcyde stuff is, you know, super dope. So like these are the moments, and for us to hear like Biz Markie said that, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
we was loving that shit, man, because of our forefathers and who paved the way. Looking at the Biz Markies, looking at the, you know, the Big Daddy Kanes, like these are the motherfuckers that we loved, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
The KRS ones and all of that, the PEs. Oh man, the list goes on.
Mm-hmm.
But for Biz Markie to be there and give us some, you know, some good mic checks, that's what's up.
That's
That's really what's up. And then, you know, like also like, you know, we went to some of Biz Markie's DJ sets years ago. And I was like, yo, this is like dope. Like Biz is spinning. Oh hell yeah,
mm-hmm.
we gotta go see that. You know what I'm saying? And I don't really remember it because you're just like in the atmosphere and all the, you know, like part people and blah blah blah, yada yada. But man, it was just cool to see the extension of what you do as a, you know, musician.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yo, he's DJing. So he knows heavily about his records. And
Yeah.
I feel like the same with Questlove too,
Yes.
DJing. Or
Absolutely.
man, shit, going to see you know, Q-Tip DJ, or going to see Ali Shaheed DJ. You know what I'm saying? I want to see these folks DJing
Mm-hmm.
because that's gonna teach me a whole lot about what they think musically, their choices and selections, you know. Man, yeah.
Man. Hey, can you tell us about the moment when the Joe record stuttering
Oh,
happened, when it happened, when it popped off? Because I know for a lot of people that was their introduction to Pharcyde, is
dope.
you know, understanding where that song and that sample came from. Yeah, I know firsthand a lot of people that was their introduction. So
Yeah, that's
yeah,
super
can you tell
dope.
us about that moment when everything was put together for that song?
Well, I don't know much about when it was put together. Oh, actually, I mean, I feel like I got it like kind of secondhand because I was on the ski slopes, I was snowboarding, right? And then I heard, and I was like, "Oh man, they're about to pass me by, my dear, you did." And I was like, "Damn, what the fuck is this?" And it was Joe. It was Joe, and I was like, "Whoa!" I was like, "Damn, that's fucking fly." You know what I'm saying? Talk to me, baby.
Yeah.
And last night, I was like, "Wow!" And then like then the chorus came in, stutter, stutter, and I was like, "Wow, this shit is fly." And I'm just like on the slopes,
Yeah.
hanging out with my
Wow.
homie, you know what I'm saying? And then motherfucker got an award. So, you know, we was in the top. We was number one.
Oh.
Then we got number one in the BMI charts and shit. Got an award for the whole shit. Flew out to Miami and the whole deal. I was like,
Damn.
man, this is like, I didn't even have to do the work. Work was already done.
Yeah.
Like, damn, how does Quincy Jones feel? Because he did the shit first, and then we sampled him.
Yeah.
And it just keep on going. And dude, like, bro, literally, there's so many artists that has used either running or using the pass me by thing. And that
Mm-hmm.
shit is so fly. So I put that shit in the crate so I can, when I'm doing my jams, I kind of throw them all.
Yeah.
Like, yo, this shit makes me happy, man. It makes me happy that it's you know, like honorable. We've been honored like that, you know.
Absolutely.
It's a
Even
trip
Maya with the running shit, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like that shit was cool too. I was like, yo, that's what's up, you know.
Mm-hmm.
to
It's
see
good. It's good.
your
It's good.
song.
Say it
Like,
again.
it's crazy to see your songs like you said, like Quincy must feel like this
Yeah.
all the time because y'all you know, people just
Yeah.
but like you're like, "Ooh, we sampled Quincy, we made this little track out of it," and then people are not sampling your track.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sampling.
Yeah.
You're getting credit for it, and it's just crazy to see like the lineage of what, because you only sample classics, right? Like
Yeah. Because
classics,
what did Jay say? You
so
made a hot line. I made a hot song.
like okay, like Running and Pass Me By are fucking classics. So yeah, I'm gonna
Classics.
like you sample it with the notion like I want people to know that this is Pass Me By.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, you consciously doing that. If you making a song out of our shit, like bro, you can't get away from the fact that yo, you doing
we're
that
not
shit because of us. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
no
Right.
heads. You know what I mean?
Right.
Exactly. You know.
Yeah. Because
And
like when you think of Joe, you automatically think of either Don't Want to Be a Player
yeah,
or his song Stuttering, which
basically,
goes back to you.
dude, won an award for that shit at the BMI Music Awards thing. And not only that, bro, James Brown was there
Mm,
and Angie Stone. Angie Stone was singing a James Brown tune, right? That
mhm,
shit was super dope. And then she invited James Brown up. And so he's like, he was so humble, man. And then he sang his song. And I was like, God
mm.
damn. You talking about a motherfucker that did it, dude? He was the one. He did it right.
Yeah.
And Angie Stone is super dope, but
Yeah.
James Brown was like, oh man, this was crazy. And to be able to see him, it was. I was glad to have been there for an award for us, and then to be sitting next to other greats. You know, what I
Mhm,
mean, you never know where music gonna take you,
mhm.
especially in my shit. I've met so many important people, or it's crazy.
Damn.
And when as a high schooler, I would never thought that I would meet any of these folks. I was
Right.
just enjoying their music as a kid. You know what I mean? Thumbing through
Mhm.
my grandma's records, my grandpa's records. You
Mm.
know that
November
part.
24th, November 24th, 2022, the 30th anniversary of Bizarre Ride. No big
Yes,
deal.
man.
No
Sir,
big deal.
Woo!
what we got lined
Yeah.
up? Tell us. Give us the first info.
What we have lined up? I don't know. I don't know, man. I hope something comes around. That's
Mhm.
all I can say, man. I hope something, it would be nice.
Hell yeah.
I'm thinking,
Right?
Well, I know you're not going to be on the internet, but the internet's going to be talking.
I'm
So.
thinking like,
Yeah.
tell me another box.
Yeah.
Oh man. Yeah, man.
4 LPs.
I know something's gonna happen. Another box set. I don't know. We'll see.
Man,
We'll
yeah.
see.
All right, instrumentals.
Yo, shit, man.
Hey, go ahead, Colin.
If we are a DJ podcast, I want to talk about Trey the DJ.
Okay.
All this Pharcyde shit goes out the window when Becky wants to hear her song at midnight.
Yeah.
True. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Tell us
Exactly.
about your career as a DJ, and
Oh.
if you can share some inspirational words for up and coming DJs, break them off with some knowledge.
All right. First off, as a DJ, like how it really got started for me is like kind of being a break dancer and then hanging out with my homeboy at school when I was in 7th grade or whatever. We go to his crib and this motherfucker would have like 4 turntables and shit, making little mixtapes and stuff like that. And I was the kind of kid to make those pause mixtapes and shit, put 2 radios together.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Shit like that so it started really, really early. Wanting to learn how to scratch, standing right next to Joe Cooley at my high school, a high school dance, watching this dude scratch It's Time and stuff like that. Like it goes back a long way in my mind, in my memory about DJing. It's a premise that has to be respected. It should be respected. You know what I mean? Because I'm a party rocker. I won't say I'm not a turntablist at all. I can't do that. And know your lane and what you're doing. You know what I mean? As far as advice to other DJs that's coming up, listen to a lot of music, get acclimated with music, respect the dance floor. I'd say, you know what I'm saying? It ain't about you. You ain't playing for yourself. You know what I mean? Sometimes you're going to have to get some music that you don't fucking like to make, to get the party right. I mean, I try to keep all bullshit out of my computer, and out of my crates. But you do have those Beckys that come up like, do you have? And you want to, but you get like 1,000 of them in a night. It's like, okay. So everybody leaving. You play that shit.
Yeah.
But I'm out here in Portland. I do a lot of DJing out here. Oh, before all the Portland stuff. So when we were practicing for like, Pharcyde stuff back in the day at the Manor, I would get up and, get on the 1 and 2s with DJ Mark Love, either, he'd be spinning, and then we do a freestyle. Whoever wakes up is the person that's going to be downstairs freestyling while, Mark Love mixes for you as an exercise and practice. And then when he gets off, or when everybody's done, like, I'll get on the turntables and, like, fuck around a little bit, you know what I mean? And then taking it even further back, hanging out with DJ Chalk. I don't know if y'all know DJ Chalk or the Baker Boys or anything like that.
Baker Boys.
Okay, so DJ Chalk came from Bakersfield with the Baker Boys, and I used to go down there as a dancer, like battling whoever the fuck, me and Imani would go down there and just fuck fools up. And then so, like, being in DJ Chalk's garage where he had his turntables and shit set up, I was trying to fuck around. How does this sounding all stupid and shit? But over time, these were still building blocks of Slimkid3 the DJ. You know what I mean? So fast forward to now, living in Portland, Oregon, I had a party called Live and Direct with Rev Shines and Star Child, rest in peace.
Rest in peace, Star.
And DJ Nature. And shit, man,
that party was fire.
Kicking ass and taking names with that party. I love. It's such a favorite party.
Fire.
Oh man, it was such
fire. Fire.
I hate that it's
fire.
I don't know where it's at right now.
Fire. Fire. Turn Portland into DC.
Yo.
Turn Portland into DC real quick, because you guys will get on the NPC and it turned that shit into a go-go club real quick, man. It was fire.
Shout out to Rev Shines, like to keep shit different.
Yeah.
Shout out to DJ Nature, that's just doing that shit. And we just had a good ass flow. Let's just be straight. There'd be three of us, and we all three, and we listening to each other. Nobody stepping on nobody, but everybody knowing when to cut in, what to cut in, and how, just complimenting. If you guys are just complimenting each other, there ain't no plane crashes in your in your set. So we was just doing that shit all day, and it's like, look, I know as a DJ where I'm a little tired. I ain't pulling, like I'm at the tail's end of I need a break. Whereas some, like, get Nature, where you at? Or Shines, where you at? Jump on. We know. Jump on in 3 songs, jump on in 5 songs. I got 5 more, okay? We good. And then you know when to take your fucking break. Because then you listening, and then you get refreshed, and then you can dive back in. Know when to dive in, know how to dive in, know about texture as far as like a DJ, like texture itself can get the party moving, and the fucking rhymes is whack as fuck. But the texture of that beat gets it going. And how do you get it going? Where, like, okay, that rhyme sucked, but this one is a hot one. So we'll start there, like start editing your shit. The more you edit your shit and spend time in your crates or whatever, how to rock your party better. And shit, man, I'm trying to think of this DJ's classic DJ from from Philly. Name somebody, y'all.
Scheme.
No.
Cosmo?
Rich Medina.
Yeah.
Man, I went to a Rich Medina party in New York, bro, and he plays so many genres and rocked the shit in every genre all night, long as fuck.
Which is incredible. Didn't
want to leave. Okay. And I have to mention him all the time because I look at, these are my teachers. Rev Shines is my teacher. DJ Tony Stewart from, we go way back to Zach.
Tony Stewart.
Tony Stewart.
Man.
Like, so we doing this party called a Throwback now, and I'm doing it Friday, at where am I? At the Good Luck Charm, you know what I mean? So we kind of starting that back, you know what I mean? So but the Throwback is another party that I had, like, building and moving. So now we're going to continue building on it, because I don't know what's up with Portland since a lot of the changes in COVID happening. But, like we got to kind of get culture happening back and put a pulse back on this place.
Yeah.
And that's just real talk. I don't fucking give a fuck, got to say it. Because Portland to me was a great place for me to settle down and like live my life. I can live anywhere in the fucking world. But Portland was a cool spot on a lot of different levels, and I miss it. To be honest with you. But luckily for me, I don't have to, I don't have to like try to make it work for me. I can go anywhere in the world.
Right.
You know what I mean? But, there's this is a place of diamonds everywhere.
Well, luckily for you, because of COVID, and now that Portland's open back up, it's a clean slate right now.
That's what's up. Yeah, true.
Yeah, it's a clean slate, and it's kind of becoming a Portland that you want to make it into right now.
Exactly. No, it's more.
Yeah.
It's clay. It's clay.
Yeah.
Clay. Portland
Yeah.
is clay. But I would like some of the Portland elements to be there too. Like
It's coming. It's coming. Yeah.
Portland was authentic. Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that. Like fucking Rev Shines, and he didn't want to go backwards.
Mm-hmm.
He wanted to go forwards always. He had the Someday Lounge shit. You know what I mean? He had like a whole lot of stuff, and and the live and direct shit. He wanted it to be different.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't want it to be the same. He knows, and like when he wanted it to take a rest, I didn't want to rest. I wanted to keep going. And I'm a brand builder.
Yeah.
In my mind. And when I step in something, that's how I intend for it to be. I don't fuck with a lot of things, but the things I do fuck with, I put 2,000% into it. You know what I mean? And it was very good things, but he knows when to like kind of shut it down for a little bit, which I wasn't used to.
Mm-hmm.
But okay, universe, okay, God, all right, great. Because when it comes back, it's gonna be greater or whatever, or it was magical, and I feel like he wanted to leave things on a good note, and it was a very high note that Live and Direct was left on.
Yeah.
But man, I love that shit, bro. That's one of my favorite parties that I've
God,
thrown,
that party,
man.
Yeah. That party was something else, man.
That's just history. That shit's made history, a marker. You know what I mean? So that's cool. You know what I mean? So yeah. So
that party was something else, man. You was sick. God.
Shit.
Like that was like one of the parties that I bought like a girl a first drink. Like I don't buy girls drink. I bought a girl a drink at that party, my boy got slapped up by 2 girls at that party because he was messing around with both of them. Slapped up by both of them, man. It's oh man, God, that party, man. Like I will never forget those nights, man.
Right?
Yeah.
Super crazy. So there was that, and there's Body Heat X, another night, adult night that I DJ'd, and also Posh Party from time to time, another adult night. But
shout out Brad.
That's me as a DJ, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And that's my world of things. And other than that, I'm on a plane.
And Motown Monday when we get back
Motown
up and
Monday,
running, we're gonna have you back, man.
That's what's up, man. I'm always in fear when I come to Motown on Monday. I know I gotta do some serious digging because I want to be in the right lane, But being there, listening to you guys, everybody has a different way of showing me what that lane is. And that shit is beautiful, man.
You being there is the lane, right there, man. For real.
But no, man,
for
I still
real,
do
man.
my job though.
Yeah, I feel you, though. I
always like to do a good job, man. I'm sorry, I care.
Yeah, no, you do a good job. Speaking of doing a good job, man, what we're doing right now is we're making our DJ biopic cinematic universe, okay?
Yeah.
So in this DJ biopic cinematic universe, who is playing Slimkid3? It could be anybody dead or alive. Man.
Oh shit. Probably my little son Adonis when he gets older.
Okay, there you go.
That little nigga look just like me. He's like a little better ass me.
And I have seen him too. So yeah. I'll second that one. I'll second that one. I like that pick.
He's like, he's like, Dad, can we wear our Slimkid3 shirts? I was like, well, yes, we can. And then I take him to the music store, and he wants the DJ equipment. So I'm like, all right,
that's what's up.
Nigga, I have a little playlist for him and the kids.
Yeah,
I'll be putting like real music on them.
Yeah,
I want them growing up listening to some real music. You know what I mean? Like on the under, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm like implanting shit. So
yeah,
I'm a DJ son. You know what I'm saying? Because I want some good music when I get old and I can't do shit. Like my kids turn on the radio. I don't want them playing no bullshit.
Dang.
I ain't having nobody speed me to my grave.
Exactly.
Some bad music and shit. Like, and I'm out.
Oh man. Hey Trey, you're stranded on an island. You have only one album to bring.
Fuck.
And one album to listen to this entire time that you're on this island. What album is that?
Does it have to be rap or where is it?
It could be any album. It could be a Kids Pop album if you want it to be.
But I won't do that. I'm gonna go hip hop, and shit, man. It's either 3 Feet High and Rising that I could fuck with for a long time back and keep listening to it, or People's Instinctive Travel.
Okay.
If you think, I mean, like,
Yeah.
chilling.
Yeah. All right. Yeah.
3 Feet or Balloon?
Huh?
3 Feet or Balloon?
Or Balloon Mind State?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say 3 Feet, man. Something about 3 Feet, man. That's where that, and I love all of De La stuff. De La Soul is Dead and everything, but 3 Feet High and Rising, those inside jokes. I'm like, what the fuck? Man, meeting them, I was like, what does this mean? What does that mean?
Hey, Trey, tell us in very short sentences, because this could go on forever.
Okay, yeah, I know.
Right? So tell us in very short, any conversations that you had with De La and their split.
Oh, and they're split when they split?
In their cut. No, in their cut with their money with Tommy Boy.
Oh man. I want them to get they just due, man.
Yeah.
They need to get their shit. You know what I mean? It's been such a long time, and that's been, man, I feel like they probably had the hardest fight of all, and they don't deserve that. They do not deserve that. They deserve to own their shit right now. Period. Flat out. I support them.
Yeah. I feel like this is just now it's just turned into a petty fight.
Yeah.
On not on De La's part.
Oh, absolutely.
But Tommy Boy's part,
no doubt. It's wrong. It's not right. Or like come up with some kind of solution that it's a win-win. I'm a believer in win-win. How do we all win? You know what I mean? I'm not greedy. How do we win together? They need to come up off of that.
Yeah,
straight. Because like, look at how much they've held up. Like I don't know where I could get a 3 Feet High and Rising anything.
Yeah.
Is that still true?
No. I mean, it's not.
It's not streamable.
Yeah.
I mean, Vinyl Me Please did like their release with Tommy Boy, but like De La didn't get a cut of that, so a lot of
right.
Yeah, see, all that's just some bullshit.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean,
I know I jumped on all the albums when they released all their albums for free.
Yeah.
Back in like
I missed that.
2015.
Yeah, I should have.
Yeah, I jumped on all that. So
I should have jumped on that.
Anyone that has those records is holding on to those records because they're like what, like 70, 80, $100 for
any De La Soul is 100.
Yeah, man, that's classic. Speaking of De La, man, I love DJing with Maceo.
Yeah,
he was down here in Portland. I got a chance to. I think it was a New Year's, and we DJed side by side. And I was like, "Yo," he's like, "All right, Trey, we're gonna go 1 for 1." And I'm like, "All right, let's go." Woo! That was a nice little ride, man. Yeah. That dude, man, I love that guy.
Hell yeah.
I love De La completely, man. We've learned from him.
Hey, Maceo got me through a lot of days and nights during the pandemic,
right?
With his live streams, man.
Merlot, Vinny Merlot.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's it would be us three in a group chat just watching his live streams. Yeah.
Damn,
it was great.
That's what's up. That's what's up, man. Hell yeah.
We got a couple off the wall questions before we send you on your way. You're very busy.
Let's go.
Go ahead. I'll let Neek start.
So
then I'll throw one on top of that.
Okay, cool.
So we mentioned in the top of the show that we were going to come back to it, but so you are now getting an endorsement opportunity, and this is one of the good ones where you get to choose everything. So just like Travis Scott and BTS, and Bunny, you get to be endorsed by any fast food establishment of your choice.
Ooh, shit.
What is Slimkid3 meal, and where is it? It has to be a fast food place.
Has to be a fast food place.
Do not hit me with Outback.
No, I'm gonna hit you with Delicious Pizza in Los Angeles, bro. And Delicious Vinyl, our old record label, they started doing a pizza place, and that pizza is the freaking bomb, bro. And I love their food, and I love it, you know. And that would be my endorsement, you know. Hopefully, they can give me a whole lot of money. You say what?
What is the pie?
What's on your pizza?
What's on my pizza? Shit, man. Little pepperoni, little sausage, a little bacon. Shit, just meat.
Yeah.
Fucking meat.
And mushrooms.
Hey, look.
Yeah.
With a side of, they got a side of, they got this cheesecake that's upside down on a dollop of caramel, bro.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's some bomb.
a little
With a
Caesar salad,
dollop.
a little
He
Caesar
said a
salad on the
dollop.
side. Yeah, man, because I'm elegant.
Was that on,
I'm an elegant
that was-
motherfucker, bro.
where is that? Is that the one on? It's not on Melrose.
There's
right?
one on Sunset and there's one on
Sunset.
Adams.
Sunset. That's what.
So get on down there.
I was like,
All right.
in that area.
Get on down there. You're gonna see some pictures of us too on the walls.
I haven't been there in forever.
Yeah, man.
I used to hit there like monthly back in high school. We go to Sporty LA.
What?
We go
Nice.
pick up like croquettes and shit, but we'd always hit delicious on the way. That's
Listen, I'm trying to jump on the plane and grab a slice now.
No.
It is that good.
Yo, I want to throw a question on top of his.
Okay.
You worked at a grocery store growing up,
I did. Yep.
and I want to ask you this: if you could have any unlimited supply of just one item from the grocery store for the rest of your life, you'll never have to buy this item ever again. What's your item?
Condoms. Because my pullout method is shit lately.
He knew what you were going to say before you even finished that question, man.
What are those?
What are those? Yeah. Oh man.
Oh, that is so honest and so very appropriate.
Wait,
I would literally starve to death.
See?
That probably wasn't even the best answer. I gotta rethink this shit.
But kind of close to my
Yeah,
answer at the same time. I said garbage bags.
Garbage bags. Wow. Okay.
Dang. Kind of close. Wait a minute. Are you comparing?
No, you got to
garbage bag.
Gotta bag it up.
All right, fair enough.
Hey, but that would be a good one too. Like, never have to just go in and get my garbage bag.
How often? I mean,
Yup.
for me, I live alone, but like,
Yeah,
you
man.
never know. Like the feeling of needing a garbage bag and not having a garbage bag is the worst.
Exactly.
That
Right.
is
crazy.
Like, all
yeah.
the time.
See,
Never fucking-
man, we out of the box with our answers.
Hey, Lord forbid you raw out the garbage can, man. Like throw the garbage in with no garbage bag. Come on,
Right?
man. That's the worst.
Yeah, listen, we had to clean out a In-N-Out burger out the trash this morning. Speaking
Ugh.
of no garbage
See?
Forgot.
Real talk, man.
Oh man.
we do need to mention congratulations, NBA 2K22.
Yeah.
Nice,
Hey.
right? Woo.
Yes.
That's big, man. That's real big. I'm
Yeah,
Oh,
excited.
about that.
yes.
I'm excited about that.
That's the trademark project, yeah?
Yeah, trademark project with DJ Newmark and Austin Antoine, and the song.
Shout out
that's-
Uncle Newmark.
Yeah,
No.
I think Guilty Simpson is on the song that's on there. So
Mm-hmm.
real fly shit. You know what I
Yep.
mean? The vocalist that's singing the chorus is Free Dominguez. You know, man, it's dope. It's a dope song.
Mm.
She's from Kidney Thieves too, by the way.
Mm.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Good stuff.
I want to toss this on top. What was your favorite video game growing up?
Oh my God, Dig Dug. I'll say Dig Dug.
Okay.
Yo, we gotta go. You going classic? We going classic. It's either Dig Dug or Galaga.
Galaga, man. That's just
Hell yeah.
Miss Pac-Man, of course. Who wasn't fucking with that?
yeah.
Donkey Kong, but I'll say Dig Dug, man. It was like I was always looking for like the future of Dig Dug somewhere. That shit was fun, man. I spent so many quarters off on that shit, man. They made lots of money off of me. The arcade. My aunt hated it. My aunt would tell my mama, "You gonna let him go in the arc and spend all that money?" And I'm like, Yeah, motherfucker. You know when you used to have to, you have to get the little. We used to get like a pencil. You put it right here.
Oh yeah.
One was helping us shoot, and one was helping us run.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I was about that. I was about the video games. Now it's mad different.
Yeah. Oh, that's funny. Dang, that brought me back, man.
Had to,
Oh my God.
I'm classic.
Wow.
Shout out, Dave Doug. Tell everyone what you got coming up, man. I know you always got your hand on multiple projects. We talked
Yeah.
about some of them. Let us know.
Well, for now, let me look on my board.
Mhm.
For now, it's like the throwback the first and third Friday of every month at Good Luck Charm out here in Portland. I'm doing a gig in San Francisco. I forgot where it's at, but it's on September 18th with my boy Sisway and Imani from the Pharcyde. You know what I'm saying? Out there, gonna rock the house out there, and just a lot of travels and a lot of stuff. I have a lot of things, man, but it's just so much shit jumbled up or whatever.
Mhm.
But those are pretty much like the important things. The Expo Center this Saturday for the drive-in movie stuff.
Oh
And
yeah.
and I'm gonna
Yeah.
be DJing before. Damn it, what's the fuck? What movie is Blade?
Oh, which one?
So I'm gonna be DJing before Blade.
Which Blade? Blade 1 or Blade 2?
I don't even know.
Dang. I hope it's Blade 2. Blade 2 is the superior one.
Yo, Blade is superior in general. That boy,
Yeah.
that was some serious.
Hey, what do you think about Mahershala Ali taking over?
I don't even know who that is.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
You
Mahershala Ali is going to be the new Blade
what? I'm
in the
out.
MCU, and yeah,
Okay.
it's.
Please send me.
Oh yeah, I'll send you all the information.
Yeah, I need to look him up, man.
Yeah, I got you.
He's a martial arts dude, then, huh?
No.
What was he in?
But an amazing actor. Amazing actor.
Wesley Snipes was a martial arts dude.
Yes.
50 Degree
and
Black.
Wesley Snipes is going to be in the new movie too.
Oh,
so,
dope.
Yeah.
Dope. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, man. Wesley was no joke, bro. I love that dude.
Would you say, Neek?
I was like, yeah, probably some multiverse shit.
Yeah, probably. Probably. Yeah. Because they talking about Wesley Snipes possibly being Whistler in the movie. Yeah, which is so yeah. Well, I could go on. I could go on.
Shoot, man.
Let people know where they can find you on social media, where they can keep up with you, all that.
Yeah, find me on Instagram mostly at Slimkid, the number 3 at the end. Also, Slimkid3 merch is the hashtag to catch, some of my Slimkid3 merch and hoodies and stuff like that.
Some of the drip.
Yeah, some of the drip. Catch me on Facebook at Slimkid3, stuff like that. And Twitter, I'm never there, but I post stuff every now and again. But that's about it. Slimkid3.com also. But I'm trying to sometimes it's hard to know whether you should keep your website or not, because there's so many fucking social media angles and different things.
Yeah.
I'm like, shit, I ain't trying to spend no more money.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm trying to make some money.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So there's that. But that's how you can find me, mainly on Instagram though. I will answer. Jump in the chat.
Yeah.
Love that. Any parting words for anyone listening that you'd like to share with before we head out?
Oh, live your best life, man. Just have a good time. Don't take life too serious. You know what I mean? Just take it light, please.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Life is what you make it. Shit is crazy right now. Love your folks. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yo, this was fun with y'all, man.
Hey, man. No, thank you. Thank you.
This was
Icon.
fun, man.
Icon, legend. What other all those words that we
friend.
all of that.
Yes.
Well, cool, man. Listen, y'all. Thank you. I gotta go catch my DJ meeting I gotta get some records.
Yeah. Okay.
I gotta get some house records.
Yeah.
For my Saturday gig and shit.
Let's
You
go.
know what I mean?
Paul Johnson. Let me throw that on top. Rest in peace.
Yeah.
Paul.
Rest in peace.
Yes.
Definitely, man. Woo.
Yeah, that's a legend. One of
the teachers. That's the first name that Daft Punk mentions on Teachers. So if you don't know who Paul Johnson is, go back.
Chicago house. That's
woo. Right?
That's forefather house, man. That's a forefather house.
That classic Chicago house.
Yeah.
Man.
Absolutely.
Love it.
Trey,
Yeah.
we appreciate you so much for taking the time, man.
All right, man. Thank y'all, brother.
We will
All
be
right.
back next
Thank
week
you.
with another surprise guest. Until then, stay safe, wear your mask, and listen to The Pharcyde.
That's what's up.
My God, you did not know me, but I know you.